I hope you are having a wonderful start of the week. I am going to pull up Facebook and make sure that this gets streamed to all the right places. I would love to hear from you. How are things going? Where are you joining from? What company are you with? Tell me all the things in the comments while I get us all hooked up and in the right spots. Over here at our house, we had a pretty chill weekend. Our kids had baseball and softball games, as always. We were at the fields yesterday, but they had like weirdly late afternoon games, both of them. So it's just one of those kind of weird Sunday evenings where you have to rush to get everyone fed and in bed. It felt more like a weeknight. Anyway, so happy to be here. Hey, Susan. Good morning. Good morning. As you guys are popping in, say hello. Let me know you are here. We had the most incredible Modern Direct Seller Challenge last week. The week just flew by. Oh my gosh, I loved seeing all of your wins and everything that you accomplished throughout the week. If you are still in catch-up mode, you have just a teensy bit more time to catch up and share your win because we are picking the grand prize winner where you win an entire year in the Modern Direct Seller Academy. So make sure that you get those entries in. There's a final post that you need to comment in. That is over in the Modern Direct Seller Tribe group. Yes, Bethany, the week did fly by. Good to see you guys. Glad you guys are joining. So if you did participate in the challenge and you got it all done, all 5 days last week, you need to hop over to the Modern Direct Seller Tribe, leave your win for the week on the final post, and we're picking that winner for the entire year. So good morning, good morning. Good to see you guys. I posted a link to the group over here in the chat. So today I thought I would build a little bit on what we covered last week in the challenge, right? So last week, we ended the week by really designing what our profit path looks like for our business. So leaning into that superpower, after you did your quiz, you know your superpower, what does that actually look like in practice and how do we build that into an action plan? So on Friday, we kind of pulled it all together and we created these profit paths and set some high level goals for what we wanted to accomplish in the fourth quarter. Oh my gosh, in the fourth quarter in the next 3 months. So today I was doing a little reflecting and we are just around that 100-day mark. I think that was the day before yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. 99 days, something like that until the end of the year. I saw somebody just posted today, 3 months from today is Christmas. Oh my goodness. Can't even believe how fast time is flying by. So as we're transitioning into the last 100 days of the year, I thought it would be good timing to talk about developing a 90-day plan. And we have a pretty awesome little download on that. If you haven't seen it, you can grab it at moderndirectseller.com/90. That is going to give you a template for a 90-day plan for your business. And I know many of you walked away from the challenge with some bank account goals, right? So how much money we want to put in our bank account before the end of the year. We also set some goals around our actual sales numbers, right? In order to hit that bank account goal, this is the sales goal that we need to achieve. And then we set some team goals. So if you have a team, how many people are you adding to your team in the next 90 days? What is your total team volume in the next 90 days? So we put it down on paper on Friday, right? We started to kind of map out what some of those number goals are, some of those metrics are that we pay attention to a lot in our business. And beyond that, I know many of you have some bigger goals. Maybe you realized that your direct sales superpower is an in real life rock star, but you really need to lean into some more skills as a digital marketing champ to stay in front of your customers in between in real life events. Or maybe you saw that you are a party powerhouse doing your quiz and you also want to tap into more social selling sensation skills because you know you need to spend a little bit more time in the DMs and PMs outside of online parties that are happening. So I'd love to hear over in the comments as we talk about this a little bit deeper, what was your superpower, right? Tell me what you got in the quiz. And if you haven't taken the quiz, what are you doing? Go take the quiz. It's over at moderndirectseller.com/quiz. So tell me what your superpower is. And if you walked away from last week thinking, okay, this is what showed up in my quiz, and I'm excited to build skills in another area, or because I naturally gravitate to being a social selling sensation, I also want to build some skills as a digital marketing champ and do more email marketing and more text automation and that sort of thing. So let me know if that popped up for any of you. Oh, Carrie, thank you. You're popping those links in there for me too. And yeah, so Bethany, as you said, trying to kind of plan that out and figure out what a balance looks like for you. So oftentimes when it's not our natural quiz result, right? Like if it's not like where your default is and how you show up for your people, it does take a little bit more effort, a little bit more energy, and a little bit more focus and intention to really gain skills in some of those other areas. So as you're thinking about that, that's where this 90-day plan comes in beautifully, right? You might realize, even though you're an in real life rock star, you got to step up your game in the email marketing department to make sure you have emails going out to all those leads that you're walking away from your events with. You have a big stack of leads sitting on your desk and you know you need to do something with them, right? So when we think about a 90-day plan, I love 90-day plans. This is how I plan my business. This is I love thinking about my business and my life in 3-month blocks of time. If you were here in my office, you would see across my desk, I have a whiteboard and it says September, October, November. Pretty soon here in a couple of days, I'll update it for October, November, December. But I love being able to view things in that 90-day perspective. Here's what I'm working on right now. These are my deliverables that are my focus right now. I'm baby stepping into maybe some other projects that are coming up over the next 30 to 60 days. So having that in front of me is like my guiding path. If I'm ever sitting at my desk thinking, what should I be working on, which is very, very rare. I usually have plenty to work on. But looking back over there helps me prioritize and really see what those big milestones are in our business and what we're working to achieve in the next 90 days. So we've basically taken my bulletin board and put it together in a really sweet little download for you called the 90-day plan. And I linked that here earlier. Oh, it's the pinned comment. Perfect. You can see it up there at the top, right? Squirrel brain too. Exactly, right? We got to stay focused and really, really focus in that area, right? So I see in real life Rockstar popping up. Super Maven. Oh, I bet Zoe, you were at Super Selling Sensation. That might have been it. That might have been it for you. Yeah. IRL Rockstar. Yeah. So as you're thinking about where your strengths are, you also have an opportunity to think about where are those opportunities? What do I want to focus in on? So in that 90-day plan, this is a place to really map it out. I'd love to hear if top of mind, if any of you are like, okay, in the next 90 days, I'm going to get this done. Or before the year is over, non-negotiable, this is happening. I'd love to hear if you've already reflected on that a little bit. And if you have big goals and a big project that you want to accomplish, definitely grab that 90-day plan. Because in the 90-day plan, you're going to find a couple of things. And it's a great way to take something big that might feel a little overwhelming or daunting and breaking it down into smaller chunks. So you're going to start by thinking big, really thinking big and brainstorming. Is it an incentive trip that you're looking to earn? Is it a bonus? Is it a promotion? Is it a sales goal? Is it having a certain amount of extra money before the holidays so you can spend it and spoil your family, right? So think about what that big goal is that you have. And then I would challenge you to refine that goal, to get really, really granular and clear on what it is that you want to accomplish. So as you're refining that goal, maybe for example, your goal is, and I have this in the blog post, that you want to have a bigger presence on YouTube. Okay, that's great. How do we break it down a little bit further? Okay, specifically, I want to set up my YouTube channel. I want to get my first 100 subscribers. And once it's launched, I want to post 2 videos a week, right? You see how we went from I want to be on YouTube to this is actually what it looks like in practice. Then it's a great option to really think about what are those obstacles? What's going to hold you back? What's going to help you? What's not going to help you accomplish this goal? What's going to get in your way? So you can kind of navigate those obstacles and really think about how you can overcome them before you hit them, if that makes sense. And then the last part is really breaking it down into 3 milestones. So taking that big goal and breaking it down, first 30 days, next 30 days, final 30 days. So this for you could be October, November, December, right? What are those bigger milestones in those 3 months? So maybe it's, for the YouTube example, setting up the channel, getting your first 50 subscribers. Month 2, recording those videos and getting another 25 subscribers. Month 3, maybe it's also recording those videos and getting another 25. And so you can hit that overall goal of creating the channel, recording the videos, posting on the regular, right? And gaining followers. So then you can also break it down a little bit deeper, right? So we have the big grandiose 90-day plan, and then we break it down into those 3 big milestones, and then we're going to break it down into weekly milestones. So, okay, each week, this is what I got to get done to hit this bigger goal. So I love taking big projects and breaking them down into smaller chunks. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I have these big projects in mind and I'll write them down on my to-do list, like, oh, I'm going to do this big thing, but I never actually get started because it just feels too big, right? Like, where do I start? Where do I go with this? So a 90-day plan is a great way of taking one of those big projects and breaking it down into smaller pieces. So you have the tools, you have the resources, you completed the challenge last week, you have your goals for October, November, December, you have this 90-day plan download that I have for you in the comments over here. And if you want a little extra support, we like to always like up level things around here, right? We have our virtual retreat happening inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy on Friday. Now, the virtual retreat is open to our annual members of the Academy, our pro members, and our VIP members. So if you've been thinking about the Academy, this is a great little nudge to come join us on Friday for the virtual retreat. There'll be a replay as well. But really on Friday, we're gonna create a 90-day plan. That's what we're doing. Everyone is walking away with a detailed, personalized 90-day plan in alignment with their profit path, leaning into their superpowers that they found in their quiz to truly make the last 3 months of the year the most successful as possible. And you get to define what success is, whether that's creating a blog or a website or hitting a financial goal or hitting a promotion. You get to decide what that 90-day looks like for you because it is your business and it is your way. So we have that going on Friday, which I'm super excited about. Also, a little teaser. Tomorrow, I can't believe it's here already, we have the amazing Rachel Carey coming into the Academy. This is open for all Academy members. And she is joining us tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. And the topic is creating space for you. So we know rolling into the 4th quarter, things get busy, right? And most of us are givers. We are taking care of everyone else around us and not always taking care of ourselves as well as we should. So Rachel, who is an incredible leadership energy coach, she is going to come in and talk a little bit about how you can create that space for you. You might even want to build that in to your 90-day plan. So really excited for tomorrow's masterclass. It's going to be a good one. Of course, we have office hours coming up inside the Academy all through October. And then we also have a masterclass at the end of October coming up with Sage Polaris, and she's incredible. She has something she calls the color-coded copy system. So for those of you creating content, whether that's on social media, via email, blogs, emails, she is going to show you how to really appeal to different personalities based on the copy that you're writing. So super excited for that masterclass in October as well. So just a little bit of a teaser of all the good things that we have coming up, which I'm so excited about. I know we have many new members of the Academy. We are so happy to welcome you to our community. You are going to love the space that we have created for you. And if you're still on the fence, I have to remind you we have some incredible bonuses that are on the table. We have our updated Party in a Post toolkit. We have an updated scroll party template on how you can use a website or a landing page to build your business for those people that are not hanging out on social media. We also have a holiday masterclass coming up the first week of November that I will be teaching that you'll be invited to as well. So lots of good things happening inside the Academy. I'm so excited to dive in with all of you at our virtual retreat on Friday as we really flesh out those 90-day plans and make the very most out of the last 100 days of the year. So incredible. Thank you guys for being here today. Happy Monday. Feel free to share this video with your team. If you're catching the replay, let us know you caught the replay, and we will talk to you soon. All right. Bye, everyone.